Today was the second day of Tory Adamcik's post-conviction relief hearing, and today the convicted murderer took the stand himself.
Magdala Lusant was in the courtroom and has more on the story.
During day 2 of Adamcik's post-conviction relief hearing, the defense started their case on Wednesday, questioning the judge and past attorneys on whether the prosecution prohibited Adamcik's defense attorneys from having access to the actual murder weapons and if they offered Adamcik a plea deal of 30 years in prison. Then prosecuting attorneys Mark Heidemann and Vic Pearson say if the defense attorneys wanted access to the murder weapons, they could have gotten them. And as far as the plea deal, they say an offer was made, but the defense never accepted it. Ron Rammel, the lead attorney for Adamcik 8 years ago, says that's not true. The defense had to conduct their own tests with replicas of the murder weapons, hiring Rudolph Ritt, a forensic investigator. Ultimately, doing this hurt the defense's case, leading Judge McDermott to throw out Ritt's findings and testimonies. But in Wednesday's hearing, new evidence was introduced, including the actual murder weapons and pictures of a pig with stab wounds from the actual knives. Ritt conducted this test to compare the stab markings to those on Cassie Jo Stoddard. And as far as the 30-year plea deal, Rammel says they were given a letter that said if both Brian Draper and Tory Adamcik pleaded guilty, then there would be a possibility to suggest a 30-year fixed sentence. But the informal discussions for his client about a plea deal were never made official. Taking the stand to address all those questions was Tory Adamcik. The now 25-year-old revisited the night of Cassie Jo Stoddard's murder, how it happened, and what led to Stoddard being stabbed 29 times, and how he and Draper buried the evidence. Adamcik says the plan was not to kill Cassie, but to scare her. He also says he never stabbed the victim, saying he felt anxious and shocked that night. Adamcik says going back to the 16-year-old he was then, if he was offered the 30-year plea deal, he would have taken it. Reporting in Pocatello, Magdala Lusant, KPVI News 6.
The hearing was scheduled to last 3 days.